this video is probably gonna go live Saturday morning. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna do, because if I upload it tonight, it's gonna probably go live kind of late, because I do have some things to do and stuff, and so I prefer to just, I don't know guys, like just upload it tomorrow morning, you know. I don't know, that's just how I prefer to upload my videos. But anyways, so I'm here with baby Marisol. Hi everyone, it's been a long time guys since you've seen this little girl. My goodness, she's so adorable, she's so cute, she's so cute, and I haven't changed her in a long time. And I don't know, yesterday I think it was, I was watching that video by Kelsey Credo, and she was talking about, you know, things to do to bond with your baby, and I think one of the things she mentioned was changing them. I'm not sure, but anyway, so I thought about changing her because it's been a long time and I feel she's been neglected, and you know, I don't want to lose the bond with her. So anyways, and I want to put this super cute outfit on her, this super adorable t-shirt with a dinosaur, and it says, "You make my heart soar." Look how cute is that. Super sweet, and it has like glitters, silver glitters, yep, like on the dinosaur, and then here, and then on the lips too. I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but it's super cute. And to match that, to go with that, I'm gonna put this little skirt, like cutters call them, with the dinosaurs too, so that's gonna match. And while I do that, I also want to talk. I told you guys I wanted to make a discussion video. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. My phone rang and I had to take that call. But anyways, oh my goodness, I am so glad it's Friday, because you guys know the week I had between Monday and Wednesday, it was like a crazy bad week. When it rains, it pours. Sometimes, you know, like Fun and Frolic Nursery says. It is true, I agree. And that happened before to me, like in the past, but it's been a long time since, you know, it poured, so that's why, I don't know. But anyways, I'm glad, like I said, Thursday went good, and today was a good day, even though it's Friday the 13th. I was kind of scared when I realized what day it was. I'm not very superstitious, but I don't know. According to the first few days of the week, I was kind of scared. But anyways, so I'm glad the week is over. I really am. So like I said, I wanted to make a discussion video for you guys about a subject that it kind of touched me, because, and you know, I'm gonna explain why when I start talking. But so basically, I was on Instagram the other day, you know, just scrolling on my feed, you know, looking at cute Reborn pictures and stuff like that. I love Instagram, by the way. I love it. If you don't follow me there yet, make sure you do. My username is bundlesofjoy83, just like my channel, and I post pictures of the babies there, so make sure you follow me, okay? Anyway, so I was just scrolling down and I saw a post, you know, that I thought it was being posted by a mom of a little boy with autism, okay? Now, autism is not what we know as like a genetic disorder, even though I think it is caused by some microdeletions in certain chromosomes, you know, just like, for example, for Williams syndrome is caused when there's a microdeletion on the chromosome 7, and sorry, don't worry guys, I'm not gonna get technical here, I'm not gonna talk much about that, but I just like to call things by their name, okay? And I look it up online, and it said it's a developmental disorder. That's what it says, or condition, this condition. Yeah, give me one sec. It says developmental disorder that affects communication and behavior, blah blah blah. Well, you guys kind of have an idea of what autism is by now, I think. It's so common nowadays. And you know, I mean, Lucas doesn't have autism, but he does have a genetic condition, okay? Well, so I saw the post. It was a very nice phrase, you know, what it said and everything. and I click on the like, I give the post a little heart, thinking that it was, some contact of mine that had a child with autism. And since I'm a special needs mom now, I'm showing the club officially, on January 2nd this year. I tend to kind of relate easier even to special needs mom now than moms that have kids with no genetic condition or anything like that. So because we're like on the same boat. So anyways, so I saw the post and I said, oh, that's a really nice post. So I went and I wanted to see more pictures of this lady, right? And to my surprise, and I kept scrolling more pictures on her account. Of course, I'm not gonna give names. I don't even remember the username right now, to be honest with you. And I realized that she was actually role-playing that with her Reborn. It was a role-play account. Most people, when they do role-play, they put hashtag like Reborn roleplay or something like that, so you know they're role-playing. They're talking about their Reborn, right? As usual, I forgot to put the powder thingy. And when I realized that she was actually role-playing that, even though my son doesn't have autism, doesn't have that condition, it made me upset. I have to say, it made me upset. I know, it's like we can role-play about whatever we want with our dolls. They're our dolls. So I'm nobody to tell people really what you can roleplay, what you can't. Like to each their own, right? But it made me upset, guys. It really did. Because, and I don't know. This week was a perfect example of how hard it is to be a mom to special needs child, whether it's autism, Williams syndrome, Down syndrome, I don't care, any kind of syndrome or developmental disorder, whatever. It's hard, guys. It is very hard, and this week for me was a perfect example of that. Unfortunately, we did have checkup with the genetics doctor. All right, that was all right. That's okay. Like I said, she said he's doing great. He's looking good. He's doing good. But he needs to gain weight, which makes total sense. Lucas does need to gain weight. He's below his weight, and that's something that kids with Williams syndrome struggle a lot with growth and gaining weight. So I wasn't surprised at all. Like, we all knew he needs to gain weight. And that's so she said, it went fine. They draw blood. Okay, that's okay. And then we got the call to say, that the thyroid levels were high, so he's gonna have to see the endocrinologist. And that day, Monday, when we saw the genetics doctor, she did say she wanted him to see the audiologist and the ophthalmologist. Not because there's anything wrong. She doesn't think so, and nobody thinks so, because Lucas, I think he can hear and see very, very well. But like I said, kids with Williams, sometimes they tend to struggle on those areas, so she just wanted to make sure, to not have surprises later, or, if there's something we can correct, to do it now. But anyways, I have to say, Monday when I came back from that appointment, I did feel kind of down for a little while. Because those are the times when it's like a kind of like a wake-up call. Like, I've been handling this very well, much better than what I thought I was gonna handle it. I swear, God, a lot better. Look how cute she looks. Oh my God, she's so adorable. Look at that, guys. She's so cute. And I didn't get any other hair clips, so I'm gonna use this one again. I'm sorry, but yeah. So so I feel kind of bad. Sad. Down, because I'm like, man, you start thinking about moms with kids that have no conditions, and that they only bring the kids to the pediatrician. And I know all kids sooner or later are gonna have to go to some kind of doctor in their life. You know, that's how life is. I mean, it's very hard really for someone to just go to the pediatrician or their general practitioner. You always end up going to some specialist for something in your life. But when they're babies, all my friends have kids with no, genetic conditions, and all they do is really, if they're babies, is bring them to the pediatrician, for a checkup, and that's all. Maybe an ear infection, maybe a cold, and that's it. Say Monday, I was like, it's like a reality check, it's like, you're like, oh right, yeah, this is hard. This is harder than what I thought it would be. It's like a reminder of your situation, That's in times like this, right? But, then I look at my son's smile, and he makes me forget about all the hard part of being a special needs parent. I love him with all my heart. I don't want to get emotional here, but you guys know I love him with all my heart, and I would do anything for him. Okay, but it is hard. It is hard. It's not what I signed up for when I find that I was pregnant, and when I was pregnant, that's not what you expect, right? So when you get the news, it's like your whole world, it rocks your world, but not in a good way, like in a bad way. You're like, what? Like I was supposed to go to Italy, not to Holland. Like, what are you talking to me? What are you telling me about? So when I saw this girl role-playing autism, like, any condition really, with her Reborn, I was like, that's not right, because, like I said, when that's real, it's really hard, guys. It's really hard. I mean, Lucas is a very, very happy boy. He's a joy and loving person, really. Like, I hope some of you get to meet him someday. He makes everyone smile. He makes everyone happy around him. He's just so happy, and he's the sweetest thing, But apart from that, but that's a nice side of Williams syndrome. But it's hard. It has a hard side too, heart conditions. In his case, are mild. But you're always scared, that something could go wrong, that things could get worse. They have to see the cardiologist every 6 months. Now we find out that his thyroid levels are high, so he's gonna have to take medication for thyroid. I mean, and he's not even 2 years old. He's not even a year and a half right now. So it is hard. You have to see all this kind of a specialist, and it's a lot of money too. It's expensive. There's always copay for this, copay for that. So being a special needs parent is not easy at all. And so when I saw someone role-playing that, it really made me upset. I mean, I just couldn't help it. I mean, I'm like, I know, hey guys, I know there's things that I that I should worry more about. I mean, and don't get me wrong, it's not that I let that bother me a lot, but I would like to hear your opinion. And the same thing I used to feel when I would see people role-playing preemie babies, but like, not preemie babies, I mean preemie babies on the NICU, and like struggling, fighting for their life. That's another thing that touches me, because my son was a preemie baby, and he was at the NICU, and you guys, when he was born, they had to give him oxygen right away. It was pretty scary. I mean, I must have been in a lot of drugs, they put the anesthesia and stuff when they do the C-section, because I was calm. Somehow I remained myself. I stayed calm. I think if I had been completely sober, I would have freaked out the hell out, really, because it was scary, and I don't have the best memories about the NICU. Even though he wasn't fighting for his life, he wasn't really struggling. But you guys, every day that he stayed there, it was scary. It really was. So, you don't know when your baby's gonna come home. You don't know if they're gonna come home. I mean, what if something bad happens? Being a NICU mom is also very hard. And it affected me so much, to the point that I couldn't breastfeed, because the stress that his NICU stay was causing me, the fact of, especially when they told me about the heart condition, especially when they told me about that, I think it was like 2-3 days after he was born, that, oh my gosh, like, the nurse was talking to me about pumping, and they were telling me my son was born with heart condition. I was like, lady, are you really like, you know, you guys, I mean, and I know, you know, the milk from the mother is the best thing for the baby. I understand that, but I also say that yes, breast is the ideal thing, but you know what is more important, like for the baby to be fed. And I'm not really gonna get into this topic because it can be kind of touchy for some people. I know, you know, there's people like, I do think the most important thing is for the baby to be fed. So if the mother cannot produce milk, like it was my case, because of the stress, the high stress that, you know, him even at the NICU was causing me, I think I was acting calm, but I think inside of me, I was scared and stressed, and that was just affecting me a lot. So I wasn't really producing milk, guys. I would try to pump, and I would get like 2 little drops, and you know, I tried, guys. I tried for a month, but it just didn't happen. It didn't work out. And when I finally gave up and said, you know what, this is not working out, and when I finally said that, like, I thought, okay, we're gonna give him formula, and that's when I finally could relax and enjoy my son a lot more, you know. It was really hard. I felt a lot of pressure from society, from friends and family even, that made me feel kind of bad, because I couldn't breastfeed. I was very upset with that, and I finally gave up, and I said, you know what, it's not working, like, you know, it's not working. So anyways, so being a NICU mom is hard too. So one thing is, I mean, you can role play a preemie baby, that's fine. Like, gosh, I have to think baby, you know. So it's not that I don't like anything related with preemie babies. It's not the fact about being a preemie baby. It's the fact of people that when they role play, you know, not a NICU baby, a preemie baby struggling for their life, you know. That upset me as well. And I even heard about people role playing cancer, or little babies, or like kids. That's just, oh my gosh, like that's wrong. That is really wrong, because now that I'm a mother, and you don't even have to be a mother to realize how hard it must be to go through that, you know, to have your child, to see your child going through chemo, and oh my, I don't even want to think about it. I don't like it. I don't even want to talk about it. Just imagining makes me sad, makes me want to cry. So I don't know, guys, but what do you guys think? I think it's wrong. Even, I know it's role play, I know it's not real, but I didn't like, when I realized that she was role playing the whole thing and it was a doll that she was talking about, I was like, oh, you know, because those things shouldn't be taken slightly. Again, it's hard. It's very hard. It is worth it, yes, because, you know, it's my son and I love him to death, like I said. But it is hard. It is hard, and it's just hard. It's a hard road. It's very uncertain too. Like, you don't know exactly what to expect. You know, when they get older, you don't know how functional they're gonna be. If they're gonna be high functional, or if they're gonna be, you know, they're gonna need help for everything. You don't know that till they get older, you know. So it's hard, guys. Anyway, so that's my discussion. Look how adorable she looks. I'm gonna grab the camera actually and show you her better. But I don't know. I wanted to give my 2 cents. And of course, you can leave me your opinion below. Feel free to make the version of this video. I would love, look how cute she looks. I would love to watch other people's version of this video, and you guys tell me what you guys think. Because, you know, there might be some people that say, well, I don't think it's that bad. It's just roleplay. And, you know, everybody's free to roleplay whatever they want with their dolls. And it is true, like I said, everybody's free to roleplay whatever they want. They can roleplay death if they want. But I think it is disrespectful for people that is going or went through the real thing. You know, it's just, I don't know, it's not okay. But anyways, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Look how adorable Marisol looks. I think she looks adorable. I love that Cutters makes these things for girls with dinosaurs on. I think it's super cute. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. I'm sorry, I think this video is pretty long, like 20 minutes maybe, I don't know. But anyways, I wanted to get that out of my chest and share my opinion with you guys. Okay, thank you so much guys for watching. We love you and we'll be back soon. Bye.